So 2K is giving us even more free Dark Matters, free players, and with the NBA Finals almost being over, we're also getting new locker codes for the finals. And let me know down below in the comments, what do you want to see 2K give us for those locker codes specifically? Maybe you want to see a free 100 overall player, maybe a free NBA Finals MVP. And if you're like me and you love free stuff, then like the video right now because we got a lot that we got to cover. And we got to get started with, of course, the stuff that is going to be expiring because we are going to be getting the final set of free players for the Spark sets because we are getting a new season very, very soon. Literally around the corner. And so at the moment, if you haven't gotten Penny Hardaway and all these other players, you want to make sure that you get them right now, okay? Now I'm actually in the middle of completing them. I got to get some more assists with Magic players. I got to make sure I get a couple more, fast break points right here. We got to get some 3-pointers for Johnson. We have to make sure we end up getting the assists and the points for Ty Lawson. And we got to make sure we get rebounds as well. And then, of course, the 21 points in the game with the Celtics player 15 times because these are going to be replaced with the final set of players. The final set of cards that we're going to be seeing for the Spark sets. And then also with the other set with Kevin Garnett and of course DeMarcus Cousins. This is available for 8 more days. Well, technically 9 days from when I'm recording this video. So make sure that you guys are getting these done. I still have not started these, but I am curious to know, have you been getting every single free Galaxy Opal, free Dark Matter? Because like I said, we're going to be getting the final set of free Spark players. And I've actually been getting every single one except for these two that I got to work on, obviously. I'm always doing them at the last minute because I am saving them for like a future video. I still haven't opened, like for example Kuzma. I do have him. I do have like other free players like Lillard and stuff like that. So I've been finishing the Dark Matters, but I always finish them like on the last day. That's usually when I end up doing all the agendas, because I'm still trying to collect every single player in my team. And speaking of collecting every card in 2K and also in my team, 2K also is going to be updating most likely the spotlight challenges because they've been dropping all the free Dark Matters and free Galaxy Opals for the playoffs. And now that we're in the NBA Finals, with the Mavericks and the Celtics, we should be getting even more free players. And I'm hoping that 2K gives us something amazing for the NBA Finals winner. Now, at the moment, I was rooting for the Mavericks, and I still am. But with the Mavericks and the Celtics right now, Boston is leading 3-1. So most likely it'll be over tomorrow on Monday. It's going to be 8:30 p.m. Eastern. I still have the Mavericks in 7 just because I'm a Lakers fan, but I wouldn't mind seeing Tatum win a championship ring, okay? I do want to see him get a ring eventually, even though I want to see Luka win more. But like I said, we could be seeing, locker codes. We could be seeing even more free Dark Matters, especially after, this game, if the Celtics do win. Now, if the Mavericks win, then, it's going to get extended to the next game, and then so on until we end up getting a champion, which again, Mavericks in 7. Let me know who you got winning, even though it's most likely going to be the Celtics. Nobody has ever come back 3-0, even though it's 3-1. Kyrie, last time he was in the finals, he came back 3-1. That's all I'm going to say. But also, we are getting guaranteed free Dark Matters because obviously on Tuesday, the final Spark release for Season 7 arrives with 6 new 98 and 99 overall player cards to earn before the end of the season because we are getting a new season very soon. Obviously, that's going to be, with even more free stuff, free players, free rewards. And then also we are going to be getting more Dark Matters because they're going to be updating, the seasonal mode win rewards basically. And then also this was very interesting to read. What will the final week of Season 7 in my team look like? So I feel like 2K definitely has a lot of stuff, in store for us, as well as even more reward cards, 99 overall cards and stuff like that, which obviously we always get a lot of updates. Now when it comes to some players that I think 2K is going to give us, I feel like Porzingis, they could definitely do that just because with him potentially, even though he didn't play the last game, if he comes back and then they end up winning, they could give him the finals MVP. Either way, he'll be a champion if Boston wins. And I'm really hoping 2K makes the players 100 overall cards, even though they most likely will make them Dark Matters. Either way, though, a free Porzingis, tell me you wouldn't want that. That would be a 7-foot demigod. That would be amazing. Another player, of course, Jaylen Brown. He's been basically, right now, if Boston wins, I have him winning finals MVP. Just because Tatum, even though he's still been passing the ball, rebounding and stuff like that, he hasn't played nearly as well as Jaylen Brown and Porzingis. Porzingis has been a game changer. Jaylen Brown has been carrying, even though their whole team is stacked. Drew Holiday, Al Horford, everybody is literally putting in work, the whole team. And so we definitely could be seeing that if Boston wins. Obviously, if the Mavericks win, we'll see a Luka, Kyrie. But, with them being 3-0 and then 3-1, they just need one more win. So it could be over as soon as tomorrow. So we could be seeing some of these players. Even though when it comes to the Spark set, I do feel like we should be seeing a Tracy McGrady. T-Mac just kind of makes sense, you know what I mean? Tracy McGrady right here, he definitely would be a big fat W to get for free through the agendas. You know, maybe potentially a D Wade. I feel like D Wade is definitely long overdue, and with the, you know, finals going on, it would definitely make sense to give us a free Dark Matter Wade. Obviously, a free 100 overall would be nice, but, you know, most likely a free Dark Matter Wade would be really cool, just because, again, he hasn't gotten an updated card in a minute. Another player potentially, Iguodala. You know, this man is a champion as well. He got blocked by LeBron James. But at the same time, though, you know, I could see him also being one of the rewards. Maybe a Dark Matter, maybe a Galaxy Opal. Knowing 2K, though, it just makes sense to drop one of these players just because, you know, it's the finals. It would definitely make sense to me. Now, again, Tuesday, that's when we're going to be getting the new free Dark Matters right here. And then, of course, on Tuesday, we could be seeing the NBA Finals players, too, from the spotlights, the locker codes. And speaking of the locker codes, you know, yeah, we've gotten some crazy locker codes before. Now, if you remember last year, we ended up getting this locker code. 2K said, for the first time in franchise history, the Nuggets are NBA champions. All playoffs Nuggets players, you know, now have Dark Matter Evos. Pick any playoffs Nuggets player to add to your collection using the code below. And so they gave us a locker code that was an option pack, and you can actually see it was an option pack. Basically, you were able to choose whatever Dark Matter you wanted. And so if you wanted the Joker, you got the Joker. If you wanted Jamal Murray, you got Jamal Murray. So I could definitely see 2K doing something very similar with the Celtics. Maybe they give us all Celtics players as an option pack. That'd be interesting just because, you know, we do have a lot of Celtic cards already. For example, you know, we do have a Tatum, we do have a Brown. You know, they could definitely add a Tatum, even though I want 2K to give us a whole new set of free players, you know what I mean? Like a Finals MVP Tatum would be nice. You know, a whole new Porzingis would be nice too, even though Porzingis does have a Dark Matter too. So that'd be pretty cool if they did give us an option between, you know, some of the best Dark Matters in the game. Like even Drew Holiday, you know, I feel like maybe they'll probably just make them all Dark Matters, honestly, and then maybe the Finals MVP, a 100 overall player. So they could definitely do that. And the reason I say 100 overall player is because, you know, when the Warriors won, we ended up getting a free invincible Steph Curry. Now, this was not a locker code. We still ended up getting locker codes for the finals. It was just like other stuff. But when it came to like the big one, it was, of course, the free invincible Steph Curry because he ended up winning finals MVP and they obviously ended up winning the championship. So this was actually the agendas. And then also before the Warriors won, you know, the Bucks ended up winning. Now, when it came to this one, they actually gave us, you know, a guaranteed Galaxy Opal. Back in the day, you know, these were some of the, you know, better cards. Definitely not the best cards by any means, but definitely, like, if you ended up getting LeBron, that was great. Giannis, you know, Michael Jordan, KD, and then, of course, Kareem and Hakeem. So they could definitely do something like that, too, where they just give us existing players, even though I feel like they most likely will just give us a new set of free Dark Matters, you know, for the champions, maybe a 100 overall card, like I mentioned, an option pack. I think an option pack is just best because that way everybody can just choose whatever they want, even though most likely everybody just goes for the same thing anyway. Like, everyone's always asking, what's the best card? What's the best card? You know, so they should definitely do something like that. But you can see every single year, basically, they did something. And this year, 2K is going to be doing the same thing. And so whether the Celtics or the Mavericks win, we should be getting a lot of free stuff because 2K already confirmed a lot of it, you know, coming. They'll be announcing a lot of it tomorrow. So I'll be sure to keep you guys updated. In the meantime, check out the pack opening, check out the gameplays. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.